Konnichiwa, hello, my name is Miki and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm just going to be doing a old school get ready with me, chatty, complaining, letting all my feelings out there. Just a little warning, this video is going to get pretty long, but hopefully you guys are down for it. Maybe you guys are just, bored and have nothing to watch. Now, if you guys are new here or you enjoy my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit that bell notification so you actually know when I post my videos. And my disclaimer, if you are super sensitive to profanity or if you are easily offended, this is not the place for you. I am a no filter bitch and I have no idea what's gonna come out of this mouth, so keep that in mind while you're watching. So if you guys are interested in hearing what I have to say and complain about and ramble about while I put on a face of makeup, then just stay tuned. Oh, you guys, it has been a long fucking week and I just wanted to sit down, put on some freaking makeup and just like not worry about anything. It's been a while since I filmed because I actually had some videos pre-filmed that you guys saw. If you guys hear any noise in the background, it's the animals. They're going fucking cuckoo for some reason. I have no idea why. Corbin just will not stop playing with the plastic Target bags. I am looking a hot fucking mess. As you can see, I've had a week. I just need a moment to sit here and talk with you guys and just express my feelings and my thoughts and just bullshit with y'all, I'm just gonna be putting on random makeup. Everything will be listed in the description box below. It's just I've only been using like the same type of stuff that are like in my favorites videos, so I just want to put on like different makeup today, like use things that I haven't used in a while. Something really weird that I noticed is the other day I was wearing the ColourPop hyaluronic acid tinted moisturizer. Now this is in the shade Fair 1N. I'm normally almost always a neutral undertone or a cool undertone, and I noticed when I wore this I was super white in the face and my neck, like everything from my neck down, was super yellow. I don't know if like Asian genes, maybe later on as you get older, your pigment starts to come out more, but I have gotten a lot more yellow over the winter. I have no idea how that shit works, but I'm just like really weirded out because now all my foundations don't really match my face. Like I said, this week has been really long for me. I don't know why, but I have just been extra tired than I normally am. I just don't have energy. I don't know if it's because I've been sick or what. My tolerance level of like any kind of bullshit going on is like really minimal. I'm getting very irritable like very easily. It might also be because it's that time of the month, but normally I'm not this bitchy and rude, but for some reason I've been on one. Okay, I don't know what it is. I don't know what my problem is. It's just everything has been really crazy for me, like with my body, not so much like anything going on in my life. It's just my body's really fucking with me, and I really hate when my body is all sorts like all out of whack, because then I can't think straight. I can't do like the stuff that I want to do. It's just a hot mess. So how have you guys been? What have you guys been up to? It's 2020 and it's almost February. Actually, when you guys are seeing this, it is going to be February, but I am just on a really weird place right now. I've just been feeling very off lately. I honestly have no idea why. I was actually washing dishes earlier and mid dishes, swear to God, I turned the water off and like went and cleaned the litter box. And I just kept thinking to myself while I was cleaning the litter box, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you didn't even finish the dishes. And I'm normally not like that. Normally if I'm doing dishes, I finish the dishes before I go on to anything else. So I don't know. This whole year already has just been really weird for me. I think 2-3 days ago, my husband actually had to take me to the hospital because I could not fucking breathe. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't have asthma or anything like that. Yes, I am a smoker, but I've never had trouble like breathing or anything like that. And so he took me to the hospital, and normally I'm one of those people who, unless it's an emergency, like I will tough it out as much as I can. And I just really could not breathe. Like, there was something going on to where my throat and my chest felt so tight. Like, I knew I was getting air, but I didn't feel like it because it was just so constricted that whenever I was breathing, I didn't feel like I was actually breathing or getting any oxygen. A lot of the time, whenever I have any trouble breathing, my mind goes straight to panic mode and I actually start getting hot and cold flashes. I start kind of shaking a little bit. I kind of just like lose my mind. If you guys have ever had like an actual panic attack, I say actual panic attack because again, these days nowadays people are always just like, oh my god, I'm in panic mode, but you know that they really aren't because they're fine. But panic attacks, you guys, are really, really debilitating and they really, really suck. And so I just always try to do my best to like avoid them. And so I was trying to calmly tell my husband, like, we need to go to the hospital. Like, I couldn't even finish a sentence without taking like 3 or 4 breaths just because I couldn't get anything out. He took me to the hospital and they were able to bump me up at the top of the wait list because I was having trouble breathing. And the guy took like my oxygen level to see like how much oxygen I was getting. And he's like, oh yeah, you're getting a lot of oxygen, but I could tell that you can't breathe. Anyways, I took an x-ray. There's nothing wrong. I don't have like bronchitis or anything. So the doctor was kind of like, what the hell? Like, what's going on? I've had the upper respiratory infection like 2 weeks ago. And for me, I felt like it should have been gone by now. But apparently I still have some inflammation in my chest. And that is what is causing me to have like trouble breathing. Most of the time I can handle anything that's going on with my body, but when I can't fucking breathe, we have a problem. I have found a new love for the Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Translucent Loose Powder. I've had this for so long. I don't know what my problem is. Like, I always forget about this powder, and it is just so nice and it blurs the skin and it's very, very affordable. And the other day I was just like messing around with some of my stuff, kind of cleaning out a little bit, and I used this powder and I realized, you know, why haven't I been using this powder continuously? Because I freaking love it. It's one of the best drugstore powders out there. So back to my little hospital story. After I get all my labs and stuff done, we go to the pharmacy and I get my medication. And so now I'm on prednisone. I don't know. I'm on a corticosteroid, which I take for like the next 5 days. And so hopefully that'll give me some better breathing results because I am so over not being able to breathe periodically because it really, really sucks. I can't get anything done because I actually have to sit in front of a fan just to try and breathe, and it lasts for like 30 minutes to an hour where I'm just like like dying, literally not feeling like I'm getting any air, even though I may be. A lot of things are just happening that I'm just really not happy about this year. One of my friends keep telling me if the year begins shitty, it'll end great. And I'm really holding on to that. I'm really, really hoping that that is the case here because I just cannot do with any more bullshit. Like, I know that the year has only just started, so I know there's gonna be a lot more bullshit going on. I'm losing my shit. I'm slowly losing my shit. I just have like no motivation, no nothing. Went ahead and did my brows off camera because I can't do brows while I'm talking for some reason. I don't know why. I've also been doing powder brows lately with like eyeshadow because I find that I have more control over the color, because with eyeshadow there's so many different colors out there, but I feel like with eyebrow pencils there's always something missing. Like, it's either a little too warm or a little too dark or something. Also, it takes me like a quarter of the time to do my brows rather than when I'm using like a pencil or something. So I am actually going to pull out this guy right here. This thing is also pretty freaking, you know, dated, but the only reason why I never actually talk about this or even mention that I have it or use it is because it's one of my guilty pleasures. When I say guilty pleasures, it's something that I bought a really long time ago before I did any kind of research into like brands. Kat Von D was one of the people that I just could not align my thoughts with or morals or whatever, like the stuff that I not stand for, but my beliefs. Whenever that whole controversy where she came out with like the whole anti-vax bullshit, I was just like, not about that. I am not about like the anti-vax movements or the people who are against vaccinations. I just feel like since she's not the face of the company anymore or the brand, that I can start using this. Now, I don't know if this is going to be available still, but I just really, really love the contour and bronzer shade in here. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I only use certain brands because a lot of brands have had like different controversies or different drama where I just am not like into, or I just don't align with their beliefs or their opinions. Money really speaks, which is why I'm also only cruelty-free. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but I do only use cruelty-free brands. There are times where I will accidentally purchase something that has a lot of different opinions, whether it is cruelty-free or not cruelty-free. My main thing for it being cruelty-free is that it has to be on some cruelty-free certified like websites. So I follow Logical Harmony, Ethical Elephant, Cruelty-Free Kitty, and Free the Bunnies, and that's where I get most of my information from. In order for me to count you as cruelty-free is that you cannot be sold in mainland China, and that excludes Hong Kong, because in Hong Kong there are laws now where there is no animal testing. You can't pull things off the shelves and test them on animals. A lot of people don't know this, but Hong Kong is different from like mainland China. They have their own like laws and all that stuff. But in mainland China, whenever something is being sold in stores, they can take it off the shelf and do animal testing on it, which is why a lot of products are not cruelty free, because they are sold in mainland China, which is one reason why I actually stopped using Wet n Wild products, because they were found to have lied to consumers for like 2 or 3 years that they were selling in mainland China. I can't remember if it was last year or 2018, but there was so much controversy over whether people considered Wet n Wild to be cruelty free. And to me, honestly, even if you bypass the laws, they are still subject to animal testing because they're being sold on the shelves. You literally lied to millions of your customers saying that you guys were cruelty free, but in fact you were being sold in a country that does animal testing. And so that's another reason why I don't use Wet n Wild. A lot of the time people are like, oh, you know, the parent company isn't cruelty free. To me, if you're buying, like, again, money speaks words, like money talks, okay? So whenever you're buying from a brand and it's cruelty free, people are going to notice that. I believe Urban Decay is owned by a parent company that is not cruelty free, but to me, if I keep buying Urban Decay instead of their other products, they're going to know, okay, a lot of people prefer the cruelty free brands opposed to the brands that are not cruelty free. Hopefully you guys are catching my drift here, because again, my thoughts are all over the place. I am cruelty free. I try to be cruelty free. So if there's something that I'm using that is not cruelty free, you guys can let me know. I'll do some more research on the product to make sure, like, hey, it's not cruelty free or it is cruelty free. But most of the time I try to inform myself because I don't want to put false information out there. I use a lot of overseas products, like Japanese products, Korean products. Now, Korea is being a little bit more open about their animal testing policies, about their products, whether they do test on animals, whether they don't test on animals. Now, in Japan, it is very, very difficult to find out if a brand actually tests on animals or if they don't. So a lot of the time, whenever I'm using something that is from Japan or that is Japanese, I can't really say if it is cruelty free or if it's not. So I've actually tried to shy away from using any Japanese products, because unless I know for a fact that they're cruelty free, because I don't want to advertise products or share with you guys products that may not be cruelty free, because that's what I stand for. I stand for cruelty free products. I only use cruelty free things. Again, if you guys see something on my channel that I'm using that you know for a fact is not cruelty free, let me know, because there are things that slip by me sometimes because there's so much false information on the internet, you guys. You really have to dig deeper whenever you're trying to use only cruelty-free products. Basically, there's a lot of information that you guys can read on how to be cruelty-free or how to find out if a product is cruelty-free. I'll leave all those links to the people that I follow down below in the description box so you guys can check them out. Now, some other things that I kind of wanted to talk to you guys about is my YouTube and my Instagram. Now, I am not someone who's like, oh, I need to grow. Like, no, I am very thankful for the people that are here watching my videos, and those of you who always leave comments on my videos, know that I notice you guys. Thank you guys so much. I love receiving comments because it just like really brightens my day. Again, I'm not one of those people who are like, I have to grow, but at some point I have to think, like, I'm really not growing that much as a channel. Now, I do only post once a week, and I really like that schedule just because it fits with the way my life is. So I am going to be making a few changes, not a few changes, but I'm going to be adding some things to my YouTube, and I was actually really scared about this. I've been talking with my dad about it. I've been talking with my husband about it, some friends, about how, like, I should go about it, if I should just do it. Little bit of a backtrack. If you guys have been here long enough, you guys will know that I'm a very big weed advocate. I smoke marijuana. I believe that cannabis has really great healing properties for your body, your mind, everything. It has really helped with my depression and my anxiety, my sleep. My insomnia is just like totally different from when I wasn't smoking any weed. And so one thing I really enjoy doing is smoking weed, because it just really helps calm me all around. And so I have actually been thinking about starting a cake and bake. Another word for getting high or smoking is baking. And another word for makeup is cake face, you know, like when you get cakey and whenever you put on too much powder, it gets cakey looking. So I was actually considering doing a cake and bake. It's basically like me filming a get ready with me, but I would actually be baking while I cake my face. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. I'm trying to explain it so you guys actually understand what I'm trying to say here. I am just someone who gets really, really deep in my thoughts whenever I'm lit. And I thought that that would be really, really interesting to actually film, like start filming, because I need a bigger outlet, if that makes sense. Like I am someone who does makeup as a release, as a therapy, because sitting here and just putting shit on my face just relaxes me. Colors make me feel some type of way, because a lot of the time whenever I'm just going about my day, I know this is going to sound really weird, but everything is kind of gray and dark with me. I know that sounds really weird and off-putting, but a lot of the times whenever I'm just going about my day, I don't notice like colors. Like, I don't know, I'm just going through the motions. Hopefully that makes more sense than what I was explaining with the colors. I'm just going through the motions. But whenever I sit here in my makeup room, in this chair, I feel relaxed. I feel just like, I don't know, like a release. Like a lot of weight has just been lifted off my shoulders. Most of the time whenever I sit down and film, you guys, like I am not super lit, but I have been smoking because I smoke throughout the day. I guess a lot of people would say I'm a pothead, but I'm really not, because I'm not smoking from like when I wake up, when I go to sleep. It's not like that at all. But a lot of the times when I am filming, I have smoked like before I actually sat down and filmed. Most of the time, y'all can't even tell the difference, because I'm just really not someone who's like, hey, but whenever I do get really, really lit, you can actually tell that I'm pretty fucked up. A lot of the times I've noticed that whenever I am getting lit, I have like all these weird deep thoughts, and that is definitely something that's really common with weed smokers, is you get really deep into your thoughts, really into your feels, and you start thinking about things about the world, the universe, your life, your body, everything. Basically what I'm trying to get at is that I want to start doing cake and bakes. And I know there's really, really big haters out there that just really don't understand cannabis, and they don't understand the, you know, beneficial properties of marijuana and what it can do for your body, and like CBD and all that stuff. I just really, really want to shed some light on that it's not all about like smoking weed and then just being a couch potato and doing absolutely nothing, like a worthless piece of shit. There's a lot of misconceptions about what goes on when you're smoking weed, and like the thoughts that you have and what it makes you do and all that stuff. And I just wanted to put a fun twist on it. And it's something that I have really been struggling with, like if I really want to do this or not. If I do these videos, they're not going to be monetized or anything like that. And of course, like there's going to be restrictions on them, because I don't really, I am not all for people letting their kids watch like, you know, weed videos and stuff like that. So I put restrictions on some of my videos, because I don't believe that kids should have to be, you know, seeing that kind of stuff, especially if they're not of legal age. So those videos for my cake and bakes won't be really monetized, but I also want to have like a different outlet, kind of like not a diary, I guess you would say, like a diary or a video journal or a vlog. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that. You guys don't have to watch it, of course, but I also want to do like more than one video a week. I just really want to step everything up. It's just, I want to know how you guys feel about it. Even if there are people out there who are like, oh, I don't like the cake and bake idea, I honestly don't fucking care. I'm probably still gonna do it anyway, just because it's something that I've been wanting to do. I've actually been wanting to do this for like a year now. It's just, I've been so in my own thoughts and my feels, and like worrying about what everyone else is thinking and what everyone else is gonna feel about it. And then I just kept thinking, what the fuck? Like, I don't ever care what anyone thinks or says about me or their opinions. So why would it matter now? Like, you guys know I'm very real. I'm very upfront. And so I couldn't put together why I was still so hesitant about it. So the last couple of weeks I've been thinking about it, and my husband's just like, why don't you just do it? Like, who fucking cares about everyone else? And I was like, you're right. That's my thought all the time going into anything with YouTube or anything in my life. I honestly do not give a shit what people think or what they say or what their opinions are about me, because everyone's going to have preconceived notions. Everyone's going to have like an impression of me or whatever. But until you actually sit down and get to know me, you're never really going to know who I am, if that makes sense. Because I know there's a lot of people on the camera who are different in real life. What you guys are seeing on the camera is what you get in real life. Like, this is who I am day in, day out. So my husband kind of like snapped me back to reality and was like, when have you ever cared about what people think? Really not ever. He's like, so if this is something you want to do, like if this is a type of video that you want to put out and start doing on your channel, why not do it? Because he's like, there are people out there who enjoy smoking weed and enjoy the benefits and who enjoy makeup as well. So thanks to my husband, I have decided that from here on out, I don't know when I'm going to be starting it, but I will start doing cake and bakes because I just find it, I don't know, it's just so exciting for me because I get to play with makeup while I smoke weed. And to me, that just seems really, really fun. I don't know what it is, but I feel like there's a lot of things that I want to share. Like I'm someone who likes to share my personal feelings, my personal opinions and thoughts with other people because I feel like there's a lot more people who believe in the same things that I do, but they're too afraid to really say it or to really vocalize it. There's things that I want to talk about, but they just don't align with this, like the whole makeup thing. And like sitting here and doing tutorials, I don't even know how to explain that. I'm not saying like weed helps me get it out more. No, but I would just be sitting down, smoking with you guys, putting on makeup and just chatting about real life things that I've been through, things that I have opinions on that I want to know if other people have the same opinions and thoughts, and like if other people have gone through some of the things that I've gone through, and just getting through things together. And I feel like that would be better if I'm just sitting down, relax, doing two things that I fucking love and that I enjoy, not hurting anybody. It's not, you know, doing anything wrong or bad. Maybe in some people's eyes it might be bad, but honestly, it's just something that I have thought about and I have decided that I'm going to do. But I still want to hear your guys' thoughts on it. Like, would you guys watch those videos? Would you guys enjoy them? Are you guys, okay, that was Bella yawning. I want to know, do you guys smoke weed? Have you guys smoked weed? How has weed made you feel when you smoked it? That kind of stuff. I want to know. I want to get to know you guys more. Like, I want to know my viewers. I want to know my followers, my supporters. I want to know more about you guys. And so for me, I feel like if I were to do cake and bakes, I could open up to you guys a little bit more, share with you guys a little bit more about myself. And I also want you guys to be able to relate to me. And I want to know if there's people out there that I can relate to, because there are so many struggles out there that everybody has. And a lot of the times, whenever you're going through certain struggles, you feel really, really alone. And a lot of the time, that's how I feel. I feel so alone during certain times of my life. So I still want to hear your guys' thoughts on it, even though it's something that I've decided that I will be doing in the near future. I still want to hear what your guys' thoughts are. I still want to hear what your guys' experiences with marijuana is, and CBD, and all the good aspects of the Mary Jane plant. I know there are people out there who do cake and bakes, but I'm just excited about it because I get to do a cake and bake and not feel like shitty about it and not feel some type of way about it. I've actually been considering doing more Instagram videos, like, you know, when people put on their makeup and they're like, oh my God, look at this highlight, it's so bright. Like that kind of video. I really didn't want to do those kind of videos because I didn't think that that was for me. But as I've been watching a lot more of them on Instagram, I really, really enjoy them. Like I really enjoy the minute snippets on people's pages of them just doing makeup, like whether it's just their eye look or their base or their skincare. I've noticed that I've really, really grown to just really love watching those videos whenever I scroll through my feed. And so I was thinking, you know, if I feel this way, I'm pretty sure other people enjoy it too. So I am going to try and start doing more Instagram videos of me putting on my makeup, doing my skincare and all that stuff, because I just really kind of want to get into that. And of course, again, I've been saying this for a while now, the beauty world has just become so saturated with content creators and YouTubers and vloggers and Instagrammers. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing at all in the least. It's just that it's getting harder and harder to get noticed or to grow. Now, I'm not one for like, oh, I need to be noticed, I need to be big. No, but I would enjoy growing a little bit more than I have been, because I've just kind of been taking this at a really slow pace. For me, it's more of like, you haven't been working as hard as you could type of thing. It's not like, oh my God, I'm not at 1 million subscribers and, you know, it's been 3, almost 4 years since I've done this. It's not that at all. It's more like I haven't been putting forth the effort that I could be, which is why I'm not growing. So it's more like I want to push myself to put forth the effort, motivation, all the work that goes into all this stuff, and just really, really put my all into it. But I've just been thinking a lot about my life recently. Just, you know, social media, YouTube, where am I going in life? Like, what am I doing with my time? Not just my Instagram, not just my YouTube, but just in life in general. I need to step it the fuck up. I feel like this is gonna give me a lot more of a oomph in my life. To be a little bit more creative. I went ahead and finished putting on mascara, a lip, did my hair a little, well, I didn't really do my hair, I just put it up because it's a hot mess. I am really liking this kind of like dead girl looking lip color. This is one of the colors that I mentioned in my big shopping haul that I did from Black Friday / Cyber Monday. It is the Melt Cosmetics in the shade Voyeur or Voyer. It's one of those colors that I was just like, ooh, I don't know if I'm comfortable wearing it or not. And I decided, you know what? I didn't want to wear falsies today because I really, really like the eye look that I did. See, this is another thing that I love about with makeup and smoking, back to that again, is that I get more creative whenever I'm just sitting here talking with you guys doing makeup, rather than like, okay, I need to film a video today, I need to do this look and this look, I need to do it this way. This is another reason why I want to do cake and bake, so I can do more creative looks like this without even thinking about it. And I really, really like this eye look. I don't know why I've never done an eye look like this before, because I really, really like it. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for sitting through this long ass video, just letting me vent and complain and just say whatever I need to say. And I really hope you guys just kind of take the time to leave a comment and let me know how you guys feel about my cake and bake. Again, like I said, I will be doing them regardless, but I still want to know your guys' thoughts on it, because I know there's a lot of stigma around all that stuff, and I still always want to know what you guys are feeling or things that you want to see more of. Just leave me a comment, because I just love reading your guys' comments. So thank you guys so much for just letting me able to just sit here and talk your guys' head off. Anyways, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it for you. If you did, please give a thumbs up, and don't forget to click that big red button that says subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit that bell notification so you actually know when I post my videos. And as always, if you have any tips, tricks, questions, comments, or if you simply want to talk shit, leave it all in the comment section below, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.